Hi, I'm Shari Berkowitz of the Vertical Workshop. Let's talk about a place where we can find an eccentric contraction in the spine stretch forward. Oh, what's an eccentric contraction? That's when your muscles are engaged and elongated. This is your chance for great strength and increased range of motion. So we want to search for eccentric contractions. Again, where your muscles are engaged and elongated. So whether you've got your knees bent or your legs straight and locked, you dig your heels down and press your legs down. So I'll do a little bent knee version. Press your legs down even if your knees are bent. I lift up tall and I round and reach my spine forward. My hamstrings are getting lengthened. This is a great time to engage them. You want looser hamstrings, or rather you want greater range of motion in what your movement of your hip? You need the eccentric contraction. So again, as you're rounding forward and you get that elongation, dig your heels down, get your hamstrings to engage. And same thing if you have straight legs. Dig your heels down, press your heels and whole leg down. Get your hamstrings to engage in the whole exercise. Then you get an eccentric contraction of your hamstrings. They'll get both stronger and they'll get actually physically longer in a way that is useful for you. Eccentric contractions are your friends. What else gets stretched in this exercise? My spinal extensors, your back muscles. You don't want a passive stretch. Passive stretching during a strengthening workout or a sport is actually dangerous for you during it. And so with that, you want an eccentric contraction. My back muscles are elongating and I want them to be engaged. So instead of curling into myself and having a passive stretch of my back muscles, I round and reach my spine. You can see I'm rounded. I'm not a straight spine or natural curves. Round and reach. I aim my face for the space between my calves on the mat, and instead of curling in and looking to my abdomen, I'm just lightly rounding my neck. So my spine is rounded and reaching. I get eccentric contractions. The opportunity for great strength in my spinal extensors and for great flexibility or increased range of motion. So I've got the whole spine stretch forward, and as I go, I round and reach my spine, eccentric contraction of my back muscles, my spinal extensors, and I press my legs down, whether they're straight or bent. I dig my heels down to press my whole leg down, an eccentric contraction of my hamstrings, the whole exercise. So I encourage you to seek out your eccentric contractions in this exercise and other exercises. You've got questions? Reach out to me. I'm happy to share.